What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Night City. In this video, I wanted to show you how I set up my build, my character. I survived my first Maxtac invasion on normal difficulty. I can only imagine how bad it would be on hard. Anyways, you can hear the sirens. They're coming in. I've spooled it up to 5 stars. Been, being a very bad boy. Anyways, you got 4 operators that drop in, and it differs from time to time. This one, I had a sniper, assault guy, netrunner, and a mantis blade. And I have seen a heavy guy on previous encounters, but anyways, this is the first one I actually survived, and I sort of used this as a gauge to kind of how I wanted to just initially set up my character. That's actually, I have many characters. This is my oldest character, got the most amount of hours in it. But anyways, I'm going to go over kind of the perks and give you some tips on the cyberware for you. And the other thing to know about this character is it's a 20 attribute body, 20 attribute technical ability, 20 attribute reflex, and the other 2, I don't know. I got like 7 into cool, I believe. But anyways, so when I started up the game after Update 2.0 was downloaded, it basically resets your perks, your attributes you will keep. I think once Phantom Liberty drops, you will have a one-time offer to reset your attribute points. I believe they did mention that, and I think, but you may probably have to purchase the game. And anyways, fortunately, I got many characters, so that's not really going to be an issue with me. So the first perk I'll show off is this Adrenaline Rush. This is a center column of your body. And like I said, I've got 20 attribute points in body. I'm not going to go through every one, but whenever I lit this all the way up, activated all this all the way up, it's made a huge difference. I believe it was Gabe, the dev, during I watched a lot of the dev streams, and he was talking about this one. And it basically, I don't I don't know how much damage you do, but as you actually take damage and all, you enter this adrenaline rush stage, and you notice that the health regen and everything kicks in, and so it's actually kind of better to stand and fight versus like running away. The next set of perks that I'll talk about are the reflex attribute perks. So this is a center column. These are all basically like dash. It's kind of like, if you play Elden Ring, it's kind of like the Bloodhound step of old, but anyways, it works really good. You can activate in different perks. You mitigate damage. You're able to jump in the air, dash forward. So you're able to move around very well with all these enemies. As you can see that I'm having to battle all these cops are constantly coming in, and you got your 4 main dudes that you're having to try to stay away from. So on to technical ability, and these perks you're probably going to want to purchase right when you log in if you haven't already. It's Renaissance Punk and Edge Runner, and these are going to expand the slots of cyberware that you can have. So instead of 1, you can have 3, like I'm circling over nervous systems and integumentary. So the next perk that I would recommend purchasing before you get started is this Chipware Connoisseur. And what this is going to do is when you go to the Ripper Dock and you're wanting to upgrade a particular piece of cyberware, like I'm just going to choose these monowire arms, it's going to give you, but this perk is going to give you 3 options instead of just 1 option. So you can see like the first one has 6.2 bonus stealth damage if I zoom in, and 2 other things. The next one's got 4.5 headshot damage, but those 3 options at the bottom are different. It gives you a little bit of variation. So the last thing I want to mention about cyberware is to pay attention how it's attuned. So I'm going to zoom in. You can see this one's reflex attuned, and it basically bumps crit chance. The next one is tech ability attuned, and this actually has 4 different perks. So keep that in mind when you choose something. Like there was some cyberware that I liked that was cool attuned, but I only got 7 points into that, so I didn't go with that. And the last thing I'll mention about perks as far as tech ability are over to the far left, and it starts off with Glutton for War, and it makes its way up. What this does is it makes your heals and your grenades more efficient, so we can't just unlimited heal ourselves, and we don't have like 999 grenades and all that. You start off with 2 charges of each, and they're on a pretty good timer. I mean, it takes a minute, but what this skill tree does is it makes the regen time shorter, it makes it more efficient, and it also adds a charge to each. So you'll have 3 heals, 3 grenades, and then as you make your way up, you get to this ticking time bomb, and that is beautiful. I've got a Sandy build, Chianti Warp Dancer, I believe. So when you activate that, it sets off this EMP charge, which really helps to damage enemies. And I'll just go ahead and skip to the end because it did take about 8 minutes to wipe these guys out. And of course, your reward is just another batch of operators move in. So looks like it's an endless battle. But just so you know, you can run out of the area and escape them. But anyways, that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, thank you for watching, and hope to catch you in the next video.